Alright, so I'm going to just pivot our stand here a tiny bit. Perfect. Now we have more actual frame. I'm gonna give it a little scooch to the right. Your right, not my right. So I think that's good. There we go. That's the proper height. Alright, as you can see, it's Halloween Eve and I'm already diving in. So, I got this nice cheap little guitar here, and I believe it's made out of ash. It's got a good grain to it, and they even threw on some electric pizzazz. I really like how they did this. What you do to accomplish this look is you just hook up a diode, an electro diode, and run approximately 110 watts through there, or is it amps? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. So here I have our dyes. I'm gonna go for a certain look with the coffee, this water-based emerald stain, very nice. And then after that's all done sealing, I've got this boiled linseed oil, really good stuff for sealing any kind of wood product and project. So without further ado, in my the outfit I chose for today is because it is a little chilly outside, and the shop space, well, does not require a heater. I wonder if that'll change in the near and distant future. Anyways, I'm going to take my coffee grounds here, our fresh little French press, wonderful little French press, always has enough of this stuff to go around now. I think I want to darken the edges a little bit before I dye the whole thing. So I'm just going to spread little by little. I know it looks like shit right now, but it's gonna soak in and add a very interesting profile to this guitar. I want to give it time to soak, and I want to give it an even-ish layer. It doesn't have to be that even, but I do want it to look nice. Sorry, I don't have another camera right now. This is as good as I can get my filming at the moment here. So I'm gonna let that soak in. It's looking good already, dark on the edges, pretty nice. I'm gonna add some more. See if I can't salvage the ones that drop. That's why I'm doing this in a tray. Honestly, I'm just experimenting. I heard you could do this with beetle dung as well. It's a very particular type of beetle, and I don't have time for beetles to shit themselves and for me to collect that shit, so I'm just going to use coffee grounds. It's already widely produced. Ooh, there's a big glop. And this stuff has still got a little bit of coffee from it. That's going to help in the dyeing process. So I just want to spread this all along the outline. Fairly thin there. I could even go in small circular motions and really get a nice little finish here. So I want to definitely blend it into the edge of the guitar too, so the outer rim, I'll just take a handful like so, and then a little bit of the extra ground water, and I'll try and cup it in my hand and take the whole guitar and just dip it. Oh, look at how that spreads on. It's looking pretty nice already. The reason I don't want to fill in where the neck is going, because I feel like, the original axe shape of these inventions, this is not an outline here. It's not finishing the outline and bringing it all together. This is where the handle stock comes in, the neck, the axe handle, if you will. My general background comes from smithing and pounding out metal, not staining actually. So this is a new area for me. I'm going to use whatever moisture I have left in these veins. I'm going to bring them back and try and cover the back of this just to give you a sense of, while it's still wet, it's giving a nice look to the guitar. I know this part will probably never be seen, that often, but I do want to get a good full-bodied round stain, and fill in some of these here. Fill that in, that's nice. Fill that in a tiny bit more, that's not as heavily as before. And then we're going to let this evaporate, and that's going to take too long. So I'm going to pull out some hair dryers. That would also heat up the wood and possibly warp some of the glue holding it all together. And that's not what I'm going for, honestly. And these are not special gloves, they're just random plastic latex. I'm not quite sure. I'm just rubbing in the liquid here. I'm going to add a few more droplets here on the bottom to get it really into the grain. Oh, I forgot I can give it drops. Drops of this stuff. Just kind of let that soak down, soak in. Then I'm going to wipe off all of this excess. I had a small heart attack. I thought I wasn't recording for a minute. Ooh, these are looking good. Look at how well this grain kind of comes out and pops a little bit. I wanted to try and do a wood burn on this, but I think it would take away from the beautiful lightning stripes. So I'll do a wood burn guitar in another video. I think that would be very, very beautiful with just a good sanding after the burn, and then sealing it with the linseed oil. As you can see, I got coffee grounds all over my workbench. Good thing I have a tray. Now I'm going to let that dry, let that set, and hopefully, if I want to get the reaction I'm looking for, I think I have to make another pot of coffee and do one more coat after this one dries. So I'm going to take a little bit of kitchen Scotch-Brite, go over it once, lightly. This stuff is very abrasive. And just wipe off the rest of those coffee grounds. Be careful not to sand away what we've just applied. So I can see some lighter areas now where there was less liquid going into the guitar. There we are. Sorry, I've only got the one light. For now, the studio is improving. But yeah, this is turning out pretty good right now. I really like that little coffee stain. We're gonna make another coffee stain just so it sets in nicely. I need to hook up the air compressor. Ooh, a little bit of speckling. That's going to be interesting. Maybe for my next round of coffee, I'm going to take a paintbrush, a small paintbrush, and just dip it into the groundwater, the parts, you know, the residual parts of the coffee when you're drinking, and then it's that last few drops, and it's got the really fine grounds at the bottom. That is exactly what you want for staining. That's why I say groundwater, because it's the residual, it's left over. And look at this, our drop. We should practice more with the rain effect. I want it to rain this way. Going against the grain, it would be very phenomenal pop. So I will I'll prop the guitar like so, letting it dry and air out, and I will give it a little bit of drizzle with the brush. Here. It might take away from the beautiful lightning design, but it's also just a little bit of, it's also just a little bit of experimentation. You know how I like to explore new avenues and experience. So without further ado, I'm going to end this video. Let this dry. Ooh, it's going to smell wonderful. Get coffee grounds. And this dye here is supposed to be odorless, so I will not be needing a hood or much ventilation to do it. If I do, I can just open the door behind me, no problem. And here's the stain. Nice stuff. Pretty good. I haven't used it yet. I'm very excited. So, yeah. Stay tuned. Oh, this thing's still on.